free of cost. See? Now you have dictatorship. Now you have a man behind screen and tell us, hey, listen, me are going to redundant all bank tellers without the consent, without having a place or a home to put them. And if you don't feel a blood clot joke, me make it's right here. And I'll style them as that. Again, listen. Listen.
Banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is
off your access to your own money. So you will not be able to buy or sell anything. This is what I mean about how dangerous it is.
You're shut out of the economy.
You are shut out of the economy, and of course it's all subjective, and it will all be in the hands of these Marxists, right? And so you and I won't be able to buy anything. This is why it's so dangerous, because this spells the end of your economic freedom.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure the American people are really paying close attention to it. I'm glad Senator Cruz and some others, Governor DeSantis, they're paying attention to it. But this is moving very...
Hold on. People, check. Tonight, this morning, I'm going to get a beating. It's ridiculous. Now, people are kind of late-ish in the morning because you know me the room go. Much up, look up. Manners are far away, yeah. Check it for the live, man. Come see what go on over here, so I'm telling you the only place I want to get. Nothing news is. It's reality update. See? Check in about that. Wait. Radcliffe, World Crew. I go on Ras. Big up yourself, man. Check it on the live, man. Because you know you go. They are all one reason with them people. Come in. Record them. You know you not miss off of this, you know. And people don't forget. If you see the live now, merge to your friend. Alright, now. It now copy to another individual. Or if you see them, hide the comments. No, somebody that warned me about this from about 10 years ago. You see me, Rasta, big up yourself. Josh, big up yourself, youth. Because you're one of them wise ones, you know, you ever tell people from day one and then say you're mad, you know. Them say your head mad and you have no sense. And really and blah, blah. You see me? Now them live right under the camera. I'm surprised. This is what them can't even believe. Like they must say, Judge of God. This is Radcliffe when I talk, this is Josh when I talk about, this is the whole. The man of this Kentucky when I talk about. Then say we're mad. They say we're mad. You know what I mean? They say we don't have no sense. Peter, check in. Steve, you all have to check in, man. Because everybody want to know what's going on with this immediate rush. With this. Oh. The money and... Delra, what go on? Pick up yourself, man. Yeah, man. How you say, Josh, man? Remember, so we used to talk to people, them. They used to say the Rasta boy and no sense. You come here and tell the people them be a foolishness. All they need to tell you them what to eat and how to eat and how to take care of themselves. You know what I mean? Who is the real God? Them used to say, boy, you're a madman. No, not for them psychologically. I pray out the thing. Want to ask you back a few questions of things where you said in the past, like, what you did I say about area blah blah again? Because them find the sense of awareness that you created then, a reality now. Half of all the on my life not necessarily did with me in the first, you know. Then the on the life now to realize, say, what the frig him did I say? Kinda makes sense. But me tell you, it's a puzzle. Life and the world itself is a puzzle. It's just the individuals who are merely distracted. They can't see it. And that's why they create so much distractions. Just like these social media platforms, these gadgets, these lies. You know what I mean? These multiple religions, this all type of thing to get distracted from this where they might try to implement. Now ask yourself why Andrew Willis is trying to move the country to digitalization so immediate. I remember saying me do one live, we go viral then. When everybody used to say, DJ, what make you do the Prime Minister somewhere and blah blah, I say, here we go on, the Prime Minister is not alone on this. I don't like we are both him alone. All of them is a part of this. The whole of them. See? Yeah, man. Yeah, same article. I want to know something new note. I probably hit them call the digital currency. See, me want to know what they do with it. Sash, welcome, mama. Me don't know what they do with it. But I would say this, that we have a few videos for sure. But I really want to show you and a couple people around here. I want to show the people them. Because as I say people, I am eligible for, right now them say I'm eligible for have 600 people on the live. And people them now get notifications. So share this to who you need to share it to. See, share this.
Our banking consumers are seeing it as well, because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to...
Hold on. Hold on. Who am I call that? Who am I call that? Can I play that part again? Who am I call that? Now, if you have a family member in the bank, please share this part to them. A family member working in the bank. Listen again.
Exchanging cash and so on, that is going to display intelligence. Very soon this position of a...
Hold on.
You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system.
You don't realize when I say all the little thing we call human being, we exchange money with you that works in a bank. That is gonna be that. No worry about the systematic term we might try to use. What you have to worry about is the individual behind the counter. They are all involved in that. I wouldn't say. I don't know what the man just said a while ago still. That is going to be a thing of the past. That are going to disappear. So, when you hear me say replacement, when you always hear me say replacement is coming, half the time the man use words that are not familiar with 3/4 of Jamaica's population equilibrium. Cranium, I should say, or vocabulary. So they use a little thing where him say, oh, we have a little thing named artificial intelligence. As if me people and we used to depend on my life, not already been through that. Not already passed through that. If me ask Anthony, DeAndre, Tristan, if me ask anyone I don't know what that mean, uno could tell him that from last year what it mean. Because you know, on the page and I make sure I go now everything from then till now. The meaning, why to go, what happened, where blah blah blah, this, that. I need to reach right here, so. Right here, so. So when you go say it like you don't have a clue what it's supposed to mean, listen again. Watch this.
Are seeing it as well, because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very...
Yo, these are done bomb class Prime Minister. They might contact the bright people over here, so you have something called artificial intelligence. Brother, we know what that mean long time. We know what AI mean long time. You know what I mean? Whether abbreviation, we know what that mean long time, daddy. Long time. You know what I mean? Emmanuel, we know. And also we tell you no. And the man have no remorse for people that will be losing their jobs. Now, if you can dub the bank tellers or the position held by an individual at a bank as that, which includes the individuals, then this man have heart. And I ask you this. In a Jamaica, we have more than 100,000 banks. Bank all over the place. Now imagine the amount of workers that a bank housed or hire that will no longer have a job. And I said this to you from day one. Anybody that vented through my life or oppose against this life when we talk about bank, tell me how any bank at all is an investment. Any. Tell me now how you have your life cash sitting down in a bank not making any money and it is an investment. You tell me. You tell me how putting your money in a saving pan help you to turn over dividends. You fucking tell me. Tell me how putting your money in a bank. Anyone on a bright people for the life. Sharika, anyone on? Anyone on a bright sparks on the life telling me that if when you take your money go put it in a bank to make it stay there for 10 years, how much money you make on that money over 10 years? No, a man who create the sentiment of risk, you have the immediate dividends and you carry go by. You go bring it down to the lesser jobs where them say where Jamaica have for now, such as a taxi. You get $1 million right now and buy a taxi. Chances are that taxi will turn over 6 or 10 times the amount of money in a 10-year span. If you have a skillful driver, a willing driver, a honest driver, 6 million times more than the bank. Again, when your physical dividends is given to the banks, all the bank use your physical dividends to do is to purchase other places, properties, everywhere, blah, 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 entities, loan other people 10 times the interest where them forget, while you can't even go to the bank for your money. You cannot. It is almost like an insurance company. It's just the insurance company is more thief. The insurance company, you pay your insurance over the years as a good driver. 10 years pass, you don't have a record. One time you met in an accident. One time. And the owner so it basically is on your part. You know what happened? You're still going to have to continue to pay that insurance. At what? At a higher premium. At a higher premium. With no recollection, with no record of the 10 years that you paid before. How that go? So even if them tell us, all right, the 10 years that you paid before will pay back for the individual's car where you run into, then still hike up your premium. Which obviously means the money you saved, which basically exceed the price of any car over there for the last 10 years, were not given to the car owner. You will now have to adapt to your new tally of payment, which is called premium, where you're going to have to start paying for. So the 10 years that you paid down the line with the insurance company, it's not compensated. You're not get it back. None at all. So the insurance company use your dividends now to build mansions, buy car, open other branches, franchises right across the world, and get richer and richer off of you numbskull, who is a careful bumbuckler driver. Simple as ABC. Simple. Now take for example, you just join an insurance company and create an accident first 2 weeks. And you get the run around XYZ, blah blah blah, has it comfort. When the next insurance company is supposed to pick you up, they're gonna ask for the record. Record of your previous damages, previous accident, how careful you're about, how eligibility of your license, blah, hassle. And if you're not up to par, you will not be accepted. So every blood clot thing in the world is a money making game if you never know that. It has nothing to do with you, the individual. It's not beneficial, it's not a beneficiary, it's nothing at all to you, the individual, but it's more than make them richer. Same for the transport authority. Anybody at all who can tell me what the purpose of the transport authority on the blood clot road right now, I give $10 million. Anybody can tell me the purpose of the transport authority? What is the purpose? Anybody can tell me. Because if you go to the depot today, if you do a check on your car, and them check your car, and your car is okay, tomorrow morning, them eligible again to see you pass 5 minutes past the block, and tap you again. Check your vehicle one more time. And they will find something. No, the transport authority is only here to take away from you, not give to blood clot you. Remember that. Ask what is it you get from the transport authority. Each day you go to every year and pay 15, 10, 20,000, 40,000. Ask them what you get in return. Nothing more than an inspection. Nothing. More than a few man can walk you in your car, look on it, check you, make sure so you have things that suits them. And then find the teeniest fucking thing. Like weight load, weight load, this, that, what it very blah blah capacity, this, the has it. They find all type of blood clot story. All type of story. Without any consensus, without any consent from the public. Because if a particular community realize, say, I am not transportation in a community, a two taxi, but yet me have to go to work. And all of it decides, okay, fine, let's just decide upon 13 hours, we go hold in a 12-seater, fuck that, because we have to reach a work. Now, if everybody in the transport agree upon driving with 12 of them in night, what your problem? Okay, the boss say, alright, the 6 of them, you can't make for that, and based on weight balance and size, it's XYZ, blah, blah. Well, do the same fucking thing for the big trucks, them. Where you see how the government, them equipment from point A to point B. Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Do the same thing for the overweight blood clot playing them 3/4 of the time. Do the same thing, man. And not even that. Transport Authority only seem to target the individuals who are dafters and dense to all of this. What about the roads, the roadway where I get like overweight trucks and bus and trafficking? How about community roads now we are turning a highways? We're not supposed to happen. How about you warranting on someone or someone the government the blood clot use the taxpayer money to create highways and byways and whatever so people can pass? Why? Why you know wait until you see the community road where the people them run on them bouncing ball 3/4 of the time they kick play ball and then yard and ball dropping the road and a baby without a traffic knowledge. Just only can see if you go for the ball. Because that's where the motor coordination lies right now, because most time the motor coordination take a while to develop as a child. Because if you pass through phases. No, half of this community can't afford those things again. Because the community road them now turn highways and byways. Because now Jamaica have more car than road. Then why the Transport Authority not have the government that quote every blood clot there? Why? But again, them running for the people who are and remember, you notice what they do? Them do it in a bulk so you get intimidated and frightened. Them carry out 2 police and 42 man in a grey suit and white blouse and white shirt and red blah blah so you get intimidated. Frightened. Not when you see them all cold silver show. Not me. Not me a pussy blood clot. There are millions and one stuff in the Jamaica who don't do. They must say, oh, a parish council job. That parish council have no job more than tear down blood clot like promoters, flyers. You know what I mean? None at all. Unless the competition between buildings. Because a white man can now build a mall beside the park over there. With only a few car parks in between and upstairs. And it's good to go. Make a man, an average nigga, try that and so on. Your building put pan pause and halt. Say your parking lot not big enough. You see me? Or you go too high, or this on XYZ, blah, blah, as it go for. All because for less of the competition. And me tell you this. The reason why they are coming with this cashless society is, again, us, human beings, we have a lot of motivators now. You know what I mean? Such as yourself, you tell black people, say, you're dark, a time for we step up the chain. A time for we raise the economy. You have people who take heed. You have young ladies now, young girls who have more than one picnic. You have a man who tell some girl now, say, I am not ready for no youth. Which is a plus. Plus. Because you can't have a healthy economy dog with 3 million picnic behind. I walk around top where you're blessed. It makes no sense. A child is not a blessing, a curse, or not at all. A child is a life. Which is not an investment. It's a life. Which in the beginning stage, if you don't take care of it, it will die. So half of the people them now have to sacrifice the build business money where they have to open one shop to maintain a youth now. In the name of blessing. Half of the girls nowadays are now pampering themselves, start looking at the mirror upon themselves, try to preserve them, shape them health, and now go for the youth, which is great. Now that money where they have spent 30, 18, 22 years on a child can now invest in a business, or now can collaborate with somebody else in a business. So when you deem fit enough to have a youth, your child can feed from the business. Now, if we don't look upon that, if we look upon it and say, because Brenda over there will get pregnant, we don't want to, and then we don't use these things where the doctors, them and 3/4 of these pussy who don't want you to come up in a society create, such as complication. As you get older, you get complicated. Half of the doctors tell you that because they don't want you to become a doctor. Half these doctors will feed these fucking nonsense in your head about, oh, the younger you have a baby, the better it is for you, less complication. Fuck that. Open your eyes and look around. Mariah Carey was almost 40 when she had her first child. Halle Berry. Beyonce. Look at all the successors. All of them. over the age of 30. No complication, none of them are dead. He no kill a soul. You know what happened? They're filthy fucking rich. Rich. Nicki Minaj just get fear. Look around and stop following some of these knucklehead, dunce, selfish doctors and people who don't want the economy to raise. Because half the time, them see potential in you and want less of the competition. They invite you to this Janet Jackson, Serena. Alright, see that? At least we have people see what I want. But no, we feel like if we don't get we share a blessing for we 5. Or you make your grandmother tell us, oh, you know, make me get a grandbaby before me dead. Motherfucker, you're dead and go on about your business. You're not dead. Go along about your business. Because this on a cycle. I told you this already. This digitalization we see them come with is just to keep the scale balanced. Seeing, when we say balance, you have the rich and the fucking poor. Alright, this is good. Because there's no way a government can tell me, say, me figure you all of my information to put on a chip so you can hold it for me. There's no way you're going to tell me, say, me if you tell you, say, all of the money when me make in my life, me if you get up every blood clot Monday morning and tell you the amount when me make, knowing say you're going to take 25% for yourself, something that you've never worked for, something you contributed nothing towards. None of these MPs, leaders, prime ministers contributed nothing to half of these individuals' well-being in Jamaica. Who decide to use them talent? Who decide to use them natural fucking skill? Who decide to borrow a loan from them auntie and uncle and start them business? But instead of giving back your auntie 25% of the business that she invested in, you have to give the so-called blood clot prime minister. Are you mad? For do what with it? For operate upon you like some slave? Or not mad? So you're going to tell me, you know, say, me give you 25% of my business for you control my business. If you tell me, say, I hear me like, you can't go upstairs with the building. You can't go wider with the building. You make too much money with the building. You travel too much out of this building. You see me I say? The more you make, the more me have to go get. For what? For congested streets. Garbage collection once in a blood clot while. Which those are already paid for. Because that me telling already, that's what GCT for. General consumption tax is already, it's slapped on every slash and slapped on any particular product in Jamaica. Which goes right back to ambulance, police, everything, blah, blah, blah. And if you know I'm break it down phone in up, we can do that. Every product in a supermarket is more than a blood clot dollar. In terms of GCT. More than a dollar. See? Now imagine 4 million people spending $8 a blood clot a second. I wouldn't go there. A second. Just imagine that. Now, when the Prime Minister tells us they don't have the money for call election, that's a fucking lie. Since when they need money for people buy some opinion? Oh, so the chucks them and the buyouts and the sellout and the XYZ must be. Okay. And your friends them with the big stage and the big tent, oh, all of a sudden go on $20 billion trillion. Well, tell you what, I have a stage on my yard and a sound. Tell me what you want the people to set up and come vote, and I'll be set up my thing free of cost. Free of cost. See? Now you have dictatorship. Now you have a man behind screen and tell us, hey, listen, we are going to redundant all bank tellers without the consent, without having a place or a home to put them. And if you don't feel a blood clot joke, make it's right here. And I'll style them as that. Again, listen. Listen.
Banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all...
Yeah, the pussy to what you don't want it to be a scary thought. The minute you have to deposit a word such as scary in your sentence, it is intentionally done. You see me? You don't come like a man where accused of boogerism. See? And when he come on the first thing, you must say, boy, yeah, they must say a thing still. But me and nobody man in about to know I forgot. No, once you even dwell upon the topic, once you even reiterate that fucking word, once, 3/4 of the time people use word in a sentence where them expect already your thought of them. But I mean, no criminal stealing about you know, say, hey, dude, the minute the minute you have to showcase that particular word, you are. You fucking are. Do you know what I mean? Half the time an explanation means guilt, you know. Half the time you explain things mean guilt. You notice me come from my life when they accuse me, I explain. I tell you what the pussy them plan was. You see me? I tell you. And it never fall short and nothing. Look what me did today in comparison to where them there. So half the time when you hear my talk about it's nothing to get you scared. If you're gonna say bank tellers are things of the past, bank tellers are human beings, and you're gonna replace them with machine. You know, come here. I remember people, this nigga is protected by this platform. First thing first, every time he open the phone which is attached to a site close to yourself, them know my agenda. See, them know what me gonna talk about. Them know me not talk nothing else besides this. So now I'm eligible for have 600 to 700 people on my live each day. It is cut down to 58. Now, when me post a live here, look how many people will watch it after. So what, as me tell you, the control starts here. See, the control starts here. So all that what talk about, say, no man, no control longer in like DJ. The control starts with even your social media possible. It tells you what to say, how to say, what to do. You see me? Them tell you what to do. Who you can talk to. Who you can share ideas with. Who can see you. Now them show this to the people who are on your side. Not trying to have new people for gain a sense of knowledge or share the same sentiment or thoughts. So it is your control. So Facebook and all them realize that Jamaica have so, and I said this in my live and I do what it. Jamaica have the biggest influence and impact on the world right now. I've gone all over the world. The only place I reach is China, Africa. Maybe I Europe in a one taxi and a taxi driver when he asked me where I come from. I said that Jamaica, the man was this is greatest fucking dream in a life is to walk this soil. For the whole time till he dropped me from my hotel, the taxi man talk about Jamaica. Bob Marley, the music, he can't wait to come smoking weed. And he said Jamaica the coolest set of pussy-clad people. We have the biggest influence. So this motherfucker of a prime minister, yo, them know why them use him. The minute this motherfucking digitalization work in a Jamaica, then the whole of the world will follow. Because remember this, all people need in a world is a great influence. Remember this motherfucker did have to come on TV as a prime minister and talk about him and take joke in order to convince people. The minute you have to convince an individual by showcasing this nigga, the minute you have to try to convince people by actually showcase, yo, you don't need to prove nothing to nobody if it's good for your health. You think you have to tell a man, say, yo, you're there at the riverside and the stream and come down to run. If him see the water 10 times higher than him blood clot self, dude, he will build a boat before he reach him. He will build a boat. He will get swimming lesson before the blood clot reach him. My grandmother said, when trouble take your fitness shot, nothing fit you. You're tucky in. So you never have to go up on a TV. If all of this so-called virus was real, you have to go up on a blood clot TV and use these done-said police around and beat up people and throw them in a jeep and use so-called TVs, you know, and stars and all of them forgot you. It is so rampant, numbers climbing up. You never, you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to do that. No. If this virus would have clocked down people, poof, papa, listen, man, hey, give me 4 of them vaccines. As a matter of fact, lend me a box. Keep your blood clot, the dog. That means as him knock on my door, you wouldn't have to come on TV with a sting self. I thought you use two stones kill one bird. Now all of a sudden digitalization becomes a killer. This fucking vagabond, I gotta tell you now, say, people are get replaced without consent, without warning. And you have to go something you have to live with. Listen.
The digital, you have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machine. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
People, that thought didn't sound familiar. That thought didn't sound like something where he said in a COVID time. Say COVID is something we don't all have to live with. That thought didn't sound like something in already. Sandra, talk to me. That thought didn't sound like something in already, don't? I told you, these vagabonds fake out the whole thing just to introduce this. I'm telling you, these people, I'm only saying that to say this. This woman sent me the video. This woman sent me a video. Same who used to watch my page and they used to cuss me out. Now, all of a sudden, no look here, hold on. Hold on. All of a sudden, you can hear the scare in her voice. Watch her. Listen.
A fully digital society.
Mr. Sellout boy honest, what is the rush? May I ask you why the rush to make Jamaican run up in the currency business now? Digital currency, what's the rush? People want to fully understand what's going to happen. You see all them people that will make their money in the market and I report how much money they make. When it go to digital currency, they going to see exactly how much money you make. You see all the bag juice man and the man who sell the mask on the street, one can get in a little cash when time on the sale and put in on the back pocket. You know, everything have to go run on digital currency. People who can't afford internet, how you going to check for your money when it's in a digital form? You see, this is a way for the government to control it, and me feel like I wake up in a one dream because some things will happen in foreign. Me never expect them to happen in a Jamaica. It's all about the one world order, people. Me used to hear people talk about the one world order, and me be like, Jesus Christ, them mad. What the hell them talk about? But you see, when you start read people, when you start reading, you will fully understand what happened. Digital currency is a step in the one world order. Every country have to depend on the same accord for the one world order to work. And the digital currency is a way for them to track you, fast in your business. And when time you don't want to do what they tell you to do, them freeze your money, they put a block on your money, they are going to tell you where you can buy and where you can't buy. If you fly out 6 times, they are going to say, me, when you reach in a quarter, I don't want to fly out so much and put a block on the money. It's all about control, people. And I tell you, said our generation, the voting generation, anybody who old enough to vote, please be mindful who you're gonna vote for the next election. Because if they're not for the people of Jamaica, you should not elect them. No matter about say your family a PMP and them a JLP and this and that and blah blah blah. Come on, it's a new age. Free thinkers. Jamaica need free thinkers. Stop being in the box. Realize what's happening. Every time foreign nation shit, Jamaica government run with the bucket. 5-gallon bucket at the other end of the pipe, collect the shit and spread it to Jamaican people. Come on, people. We're smarter than that. We are smarter than that.
Blood clot telling them. With 10 million... no, see that? All of them depend for which side, you know. All of them realize now, so what Kentucky did as if I'm 3/4 of the blood clot fake fuckery start. All of them run go take vaccine, I'm sorry for you. You don't know how I'm sorry for you, so. I'm not sorry for you, a blood clot either. You see me? I don't sorry for none of them. Not one. Because you couldn't see all of these lie. Where these motherfuckers are coming around with. I'm talking as a fool, man. You couldn't see all of these lie youth. These things where the man do on TV to convince people. If you take this joke, pizza, jail sentence in less than $10,000 money, lock up in a house, pastors being arrested in front of TVJ camera. All type of bomber clots and sit down and buy this fuckery like a some bitch. No, see it, you know? No, see it. Everybody are crying now about control. And they don't see it. They so metal. When they see it's about tying everybody to one big old ball. You know, see it. I tell them, say, half the time when the people used to get shot at parade and get you underneath the camera, the cameras weren't here from the blood clot, police station, civilians. The police, at the city, smart city, they might be like China. Remember, but the definition, the example, they need a test site. Jamaica is the biggest test site. Remember, 5G radiation has never been tested nowhere in the world before. Has never been exposed to the human body before. They don't know how it operates. They don't know if it gives cancer. They don't know if it knocks you out in 2 days. They don't know nothing at all. They need a test site for this bomb buckler. See? And if in Jamaica's population is 3/4 of Jamaica's population dunce and blind in the pussy hole. So yo, let's go down there to them. Now they might use Jamaica for the biggest test site. Now if this man can go tell you this without any remorse. Hello, all bank tellers will be thing of the past. We don't know. Thousands of blood clot people work at the bank who are employed to the bank. I going to lose them job just to talk to a machine. Who approve that? Which one of the smart bank people? Which one of you smart worker at the fucking bank? Raise your hand and say, yes, Mr. Prime Minister. I agree with what you're doing. Who? Which one I want to say, boy, yeah, man, me go and go sit down and replace machine. None. All this vagabond do was him and him friend them sit down, rich friend them overseas sit down, and forward and can tell you what is better for the country without the consent of the people. And this a pussy around the country, the people around the country. You see me? But again, as me say, you can't blame nobody but the police and the soldier them dog. You see me? Because as soon as the people them see the fuckery and start burning down place, he send the same slave them to come for you. Which of them to wake up now and say, oh, all them are going to get replaced. Because if you don't feel a blood clot joke, I will do the video. If you don't feel a joke, you know, she said the man. You know, she said the man get robot dog and I will do the video. Robot dog and sitting for replace on the blood clot. Now, the whole of the TV station them people. The whole of the TV station. Remember in the pandemic, as I say, Bob Marley did say you can fool some people, but you can't fool all the people. See, remember this. This little TV station. I'm not supposed to know if I'm going to hear me talk. Them never like it.
To turn off your access to your own money. So you will not be able to buy or sell anything. This is what I mean about how dangerous it is.
You're shut out of the economy.
You are shut out of the economy. And of course, it's all subjective. And it will all be in the hands of these Marxists, right? And so you and I won't be able to buy anything. This is why it's so dangerous, because this spells the end of your economic freedom.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure the American people are really paying close attention to it. I'm glad Senator Cruz and some others, Governor DeSantis, they're paying attention to it. But this is moving very...
Hold on. People, I wonder if you don't hear the fear in the blood clot woman voice. I wonder if you don't hear the fear, youth. I wonder if you hear the fear. And these are people who get an uncle like them do on the house. They are well paid. Them a risk them job. I wonder if you listen to... I wonder if you're going to listen to that. Listen to that woman.
Fast down the track, and we need more leaders on the Republican side to stand up, and even responsible Democrats to say, look, this is not the path for the United States. Because if we continue to go down the path, you're going to lose all of your economic freedom, and economic power will be centralized in the hands of the very, very few.
And I think there's a lot of conversation about attacks on freedom, attacks on democracy, right? And you look at all those things. Do you think this is one of the greatest threats that we face in the country, is the digitization of the dollar by the Fed?
Yes, 100%. And it's moving along a parallel track with the de-dollarization movement, where you have countries now that are dumping the dollar. It's moving pretty fast. All Saudi Arabia has to do is say, you know what, we're going to start trading oil in different currencies rather than the dollar, to have a complete global and certainly American economic collapse. And that, in a way, they want to instigate that, Sean, because if we have a true economic implosion, they'll ride in as the rescuers with a central bank digital currency.
We were talking about that in the last segment. I'm frightened that we could lose the reserve status with the dollar. What that does for our economy, a lot of economists don't. But you look at, again, a $32 trillion debt on the way to $50 trillion, $50 trillion in the next 10 years. The Fed has a balance sheet of almost $9 trillion. This is disastrous policy to think that the dollar is going to remain the reserve currency for much longer.
Yeah, and if that goes away, then you're going to have the kind of economic implosion we have not seen since the Great Depression. What does that mean to you and me? That means astronomical inflation.
Yes.
That makes today's inflation look like child's play. This will be Weimar Republic kind of hyperinflation. And really, the only solution to it is going back to the gold standard, which, would be difficult to do, but you've got to have our currency backed with a hard...
I believe that this absolutely will happen. It's already in the works, that there are many nations upset with us and would love to see us fall. And when we do fall, we will fall very hard.
People, all people do is sit there like this narrator with a soft voice, complaining every day. Oh, this, that. I'm telling already, anytime when you're ready for we touch the road, we don't have no problem. Just link and we go touch the road. People of the country and people of the world need a voice. Them right. You know what I mean? For blood clot, choose. You know, my fuel come on, fuel people. You're Saudi Arabia. Listen, people, as I say, the Saudi have a choice, because here we go on. They don't see nobody a fight. That is the reason why you see the government and all of these leaders walk around in every country and fatigue, accuse people of guns and guns and shooting and blah, blah, blah. They make sure they close them down, capture them, lock them up or kill them off. Because they know that this day was gonna come. And half of these niggas will be hired by people who decide say, I am winner one or fuck it. You see me? But what them do too, them brainwash the people, them create a picture of these individuals that the public are gonna say, oh, yeah man, I told them to get locked up. All when these niggas are innocent. Innocent as a blood clot, but they know so them people are freedom fighter, they will fight. You see me? So as me say, no matter if you see them try for me 101 blood clot time, them try for people who are dense and it work. Try for me, it will go backfire. Me tell them that every day. It will go backfire. It will backfire in the worst blood clot way. Because that's one thing me can tell them over all of them. And there's a mad people that say them mad, you know. So me not even go this. You see me? Me not even go tell them my last bomb buckler, right? Because mad people that tell people say they're mad you. You see me? Yeah, so make you rest right there. You see me? But they should have seen me intention from day one till now. And as I say, anybody who disagree with everything over here, so which you have a choice. You don't love humanity. And if you don't see it, that comes so fast. The digitalization won't run down, brother. You're not healthy. You're not going to benefit you none at all. All your powers will be handed over to a machine. Which nothing is wrong if you want to be overseen by a robot, you know, or a machine. But all is bear in mind, the one word that I always use, the replacements. The replacements are human being and the job force. Half of the workforce will go to machine. Remember Andrew Wallace say a lot of jobs will be lost and a lot will be created. You will create a lot of other jobs. Please, no ask them to name me 2 of the jobs that they will create. See, name me 2 of the jobs that they will create that won't involve human machinery. Half of the stuff them in Europe, Amsterdam. Half of the flour factory them, half of the lettuce factory got probably 11, 12, 13 human beings versus billions of dollars worth of machine. Seen? And they say the only reason why they do that is for efficiency. Machine that can live 4, 10 times the strength of human being. This is not no way I try if it's I fuck with DJ attack. These are realistic. When you have fire stick or whatever attached to the TV, people please stop this bag of video game bomber wall and fictionary movies that only toy with one's mind and get you distracted. The things that they show at the last part of your magic stick where they move the last option, the last app where them give, them thing there, only for watch. The things that are very vital to one's mind, critical, these are the things that hide from you. Just like a digital phone card, you press 2 buttons to activate the credit. 2 buttons. Bam, bam, bam. 1, them give the option. 2, 1 to press again. If you deactivate the blood clot credit, it is almost 12 steps. Things they don't want you to see. Things that would allow them to cheat you over and over them hide. They always warn you about fine prints. Don't forget. Find National Geography and watch Europe from the skies, or America from the skies, or Asia from the skies. And you will learn a lot. That human beings are being replaced. Thousands, millions, and it's okay. All in the sake of efficiency. No. All of these factories where you see a lockdown and a hire and a huge robot. Seen? All of these factories where you see lockdown. Rich Music, big up. Andre, DJ, big up on yourself. Chin, Stepper. All of this. These factories where you see a use robotic machineries and all them something. They are still selling back to human beings. The lettuce factory at the border Amsterdam, where you see create glass house now. Because remember, Amsterdam don't only get spring for a few months out of the year. And half the time, 3/4 of them stuff where them reap or try to in terms of production food can only be prepared in the season of spring. See, not in summer. Autumn kill everything. So what them do? For Lent and spring, them build mega houses, greenhouses, and use LED lights to create the same photosynthesis, to create the same meal for the plant, or replace human being. So while you're in your bed sleeping, them have machine now. We have moved plant from point A to point B, cut off head wave. The only thing a human being is used to do in the factory is the last part. If you pick out the worms them out of the lettuce them, wash them off and put them back in a box, which only require about 10 of them when the machine go on and come on. And I can tell you that 2-3 months from now, they will all have machine to do that. Pick out the worms. When you hear them tell about study your algorithms and your body patterns and all of that, that is exactly what they're doing. They have you stand at a particular spot every day under a particular camera and watch your notions and your motions. That motion, that motion is recorded, stored in a machine. The same precisely, the same precision from your hand movement, from them calculate the hand movement. Them calculate the hand movement from point A to point B. From point A to point B. So half the time when you go to work and then put you at a designated spot, please ask to change the spot on a regular basis. If that's not done, seek another job and try to develop a skill. Because all of this that is done in front of a camera is only study your pattern. Now after them study that, insert that in a machine and build a robot to do the same thing from point A to point B with the calculation of a computer. So I can tell you this. Half of them not have no work. And guess what? All of these things that they are actually producing are for human beings. Now, if you don't have money to buy all of this way, so much $1 trillion of machinery, I do how you're going to pay back. You're going to hold the government. Because without job, you're going to be dependent on the government. Now the government can hold you as a slave, and you will be a slave. Because now you're poor. Because you have to eat. But how you going to eat without a job? See? Now, an arrest is not even, it's not even warranted again. An arrest won't be sufficient. Because then you have to have so much people for lock up. You know what I mean? You have so much people arrest now. No jail, no prison, and go hold so much people out of a job who can't pay but have to eat. No. So the job is, your job is going to be to either go fight war for them, and you can't say no. And it probably it will go deeper than that. A lot of you are going to have to be killed, executed. Because now you don't have a world of useless people, which they call you in a so-called COVID time non-essential. Remember, this COVID rehearsal was a dress rehearsal. They dubbed you names of what's to come. They dub your name. They give you rhythms of what's to come. They call him a zombie and I found a lot, but I vaccine, I got to turn him in a zombie. I told you no. No. The zombie now go the zombie now go create by no vaccine. You see me? Depression are the first thing where you catch it half the time. When make you walk around unsound. Now again, without a job, 15 pick near your foot, your lifestyle being diminished or wrecked half the time. That's going to mash you up. And as I say, people, you don't have to take my word for it. Because I never talk nothing else without evidence. Nothing. You can't go quote to the truth, you have your evidence. That's why you know that never attack me in a COVID time. You see, Prime Minister could have sent for every pound bubble out clot body in Jamaica. Ellen Lewis, everybody could have sent for them, can't send for me. I'm made up on social media more than any one of them. Because obviously he would have to probably answer questions when me I go ask to the public. And it would make no sense. Allow him, man, can go and talk, man. All you got to do is have the Facebook lesser in views and make me hide him from the public and blah blah. Simple. You know, take the rocket scientists. Because all of that way you see them when them fabricate and fake. When me telling you say a fake. When me telling you say a bomb buckler fake. And that's why I avoid the airport. Because if me out of my sick mind I go to the airport, and one of these motherfuckers come to me and tell me about no vaccine or no this to fly on a plane. And the biggest suck you ever hear in our airport. Biggest. And then you will hear my storyline behind it. So what I do, me love it. Lowy. Because half of them bought it, half of them buy into it. Now they are super sick. Because I told you, if you're being replaced by machinery, you're going to have a whole bunch of useless people on Earth. Now the only way to get rid of some of these people, because Earth is going to be triple times overpopulated. Because now you take a man out of work, put him in a yard with the woman, all the mother fuck and breed up. See? Most people don't talk like this on social media because Lord Jesus, he might have talk so yep. It is. Now you take a man, fireman from him work at the gas station or the hotel or the airport, and he gone and yeah, the first man you call who and girl. Or the woman go do the same thing. First thing you call him friend, the man go up and you touch you and go look a man. Whether a man fin him out, whether about fucking or go on at the end of the day. Now you have a bunch of useless people. Now the only way to do is I could joke them with something that they show that has no ingredients, no time span of death, nothing at all, no reasoning behind it. Don't explain nothing at all. What is it? What is in this way I joke me with it? I don't know. Okay, I don't even care. Joke me with it. Now the minute that you can raise your bum buckler hand and say, yes sir, I volunteer to kill myself, then you're dead. Now all of this now come from one brother we just love talk. It is right fucking here. If the Prime Minister is bold enough to say this, then you're just as fucking dead. If the Prime Minister can look on it, these motherfuckers who supposed to mean the world to him.
Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought.
Pussy, it is a scary thought. It is a scary thought. The minute you can call the people working at bank that, and you don't give a fuck where they want to go after you put in your machine, it is a scary thought. It is a scary thought. No. Replacing human beings with machine, where you going to put the human being them? Who are going to feed all of these bank people? Who are going to feed all the numbskull them from JPS who are put up smart meter, put themselves out of a blood clot job? Who are going to deal with the government institution, the tax collection, and the tax officer and blah blah? So when your machine going, as a matter of fact, when a man turn a yard and pay a bill, who are going to pay the bills of the people who used to work at the tax office? Now a man with heart, we know where me are going. But a so-called batty man now go see where me are going. DJ, it is easier for me to do anything from my yard because if me don't want nobody shoot me up. If I want to shoot your yard, nothing can happen from shoot your yard. Fuck you get that from. If you feel the yard, you go to the yard. We are talking on a bigger scale than this. If these habits are practiced by a bank now, and tomorrow morning by JPS, the next morning by Flow, the next morning by the BPO sectors, then half of Jamaica motherfucker now have no job youth. Because again, the Prime Minister take away the jobs but now create none. Which part in Jamaica you go see a factory bill right now? Where they go invite physical workers? Which part, no man? Which part? You tell me. Which part in Jamaica you see a factory bill? We may not talk about no joke factory. Factory where millions of people would be hired. You know what I mean? Where? Which part, no man? But instead you invest money in a jailhouse, a hospitals. You know what that mean? You don't know what that mean? Jailhouse or hospitals. Perfect combination. Perfect. Now, the money then when you get from overseas, instead of this vagabond, create some factories. A SWAT tanks. SWAT tanks. And robe facial recognition robot, me see the bomb will expose what it. Now, I am suggesting if you're saying that half the criminals, all the criminals in Jamaica are housed in the garrison. My question to all of you, from the police, from the head of the blood clot police force to the government officials, who is a criminal? What criminality look like? And if you want to know the real criminals, me suggest you put the SWAT truck and the cameras and the robot, them where your blood clot can put on people balancing in the road for top taxi, right at the offices of these motherfuckers. If you're going to tell me a criminal or crimes in Jamaica are only the nigger them with tattoo on the face, punks about we are shoot the gun. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong, nigga. Remember this. A forensics me study, you know. A forensic science me I study right now. Me gone about 5 years in it. So remember this. No gun no make a Jamaica. No ghetto youth no own a boat here. Half of these niggas who own a AK in Jamaica don't work at the wharf. Pussy, remember that. How them come here, how them get them, how them reach. You put the camera in the wrong place. You buy SWAT truck for the wrong set of people. You're wrong set of people you watch. But again, it's called control. It's called people will fight back. It's called Marcus Garvey never guess. When him say one of them lady head go roll along the blood clot road, he didn't guess. He saw exactly what me I see going right now. He saw exactly that. But because Jamaica is so consumed by this bumbuckler church fuckery business and politics, they can't see nothing else. Nothing. Leave everything to Jesus in prayer. That will never work. You're only getting stronger and stronger. Look out of the box. Looking at Saudi Arabia. Looking at parts of the world right now. We are get tied to this bumbuckler chain. And no divine power can tap that. None. The only power we can tap that is the unification of us, black people. Them say we're arrogant. Them say we're mad. But you know what? We have enough is love in our heart. That's the reason we fight. We have low tolerance for fuckery. Anything we spell bullshit, black people are the first. Notice a plane that go foreign. A plane that go foreign and fuckery go on that plane, the first man if it turn up. A man in a plane, I beat up in girl. And the first man if it turn up. You make a reason, man. Black people, we hate fuckery. We hate it. The reason why most of we don't fight for it because we are distracted youth. The reason why we don't reach a God knows already is because we are distracted. Sell out and buy out. Because I know say uno see it youth. Half of uno like a DJ Kentucky. Enough of uno cuss me out and burn me out. But I know say uno see it. Enough of uno see it and I say God know that. It's bumbuckler to that. Yo, I see what you say that. Enough of uno see it. But put the fact behind us, only don't like me. Put the fact behind us, only don't like because my persona and my attitude comes off too strong for you. Because I don't find someone like the humbleness and the beggy business. I don't like the beggy mentality. I don't like the class pan business. I want to go into man with Jesus and as prayer. This white man wouldn't go to the power and cross. We keep on quiet and calm. It's a work, youth. It's fucking working. It's a work. Because you can't sit down. When you can't sit down and hear a man come on TV and telling us, half a Jamaica workforce so we go to machine and sit down with the bumbuckler hand class like you never reach for no step youth. Remember when this nigga come in? Oh, no, we won't have any vaccine and nobody will be forced to take any vaccine. It's only for who that will show a sign of XYZ. Until it reach down to pussy where you can't even work if you don't have a vaccine. It reached down to you have a mask, you can't go in a blood clot bank. It reached down to you have a vaccine, you can't go up on the plane. It reached down to you can't even shake me and if you're not vaccinated, even when you're vaccinated, pussy will have to have on your mask. And the light tune in the beginning telling you all of this. You see me? Kevin, I wrong page on the pan. Kevin, wrong page. Go up on the Pastor Bay page. You see me? Go up on Pastor Bay page. This Jesus, we didn't go up. Are you mad? Look around, man. Not do that, Kevin. Don't come over here with that this Jesus fuckery. Never do that. Never do that. Never. How you know when I go down in a religion? Because I go down in a religion, you change tomorrow morning. You see me? Me know you love your grandmother and your mother. But look around. Just look around, man. Just look around, man. Not do that. You see me? Never do that. Never see me attack reality when I come with illusionary behavior. Never. You see me? You know what I mean? You hold on to your sanity if you hold on to it. Just not write it on my page. None at all. You see me? None. Because me can ask, me can tell all of this. Jesus are working on the favor, at the opposite. Right now. Half the individuals who class pan and say prayers every day are getting poorer and poorer. They must suffer more and more. They are getting hungry are hungry. While the elites who don't even confide in our blood-clad heaven in the sky are getting richer. Look around. Buildings have been, high-rise buildings have been vamped every day. Boats, yachts. And please don't call it vanity. Please. Because even in your Jesus state, you crave for a better day. And the sentiments that comes with your better day is things of these lush behaviors. Better food, better lifestyle, you can pay your rent, you can XYZ, which is a part of what you're cussing over there. One thing black people carry that other people don't carry out loudly to, and is bad mind. Simple as ABC. So now that you see the man when a surprise class and get him boat because he worked towards it, when trick you, scam you, because you take half of your Jesus money, give to this blood clot man who don't do nothing with it, no fix no road, you know, put up money, make no bridge, no cross with it. For 50 odd years of your life, I thought we have to give offering while your life is getting worse. The Prime Minister can only work with this replacement because you're distracted with this Jesus behavior. And as I told you already, Kevin, because probably your first time over here, I'll be telling you already, Kevin, come here. See, let me show you something. Because you probably don't know. This Jesus story were not given by a 19 man. Kevin, if you blink, you miss this. Watch your style, Kevin. Watch your style. Let me teach you something, Kevin. Look at.
And the laws that govern the cosmos, which is simplicity and compassion. That's true religion.
Watch this, Kevin. Hold on. Show you something.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Your
Kevin.
church denomination is a false religion. John Smith created the Baptist religion in 1608. Charles Parham created the Pentecostal religion in 1901. Joseph Smith created the Mormons religion in 1830. Charles T. Russell created the Jehovah's Witness religion in 1872. William Miller created the Seventh-day Adventist religion in 1863.
Kevin, you can go Google that. And when I say Google won't tell you nothing that they don't want you to know. You can go look up that. None of them, Charles, William Miller, all of them, none of these men were men of the Bible. None of these men names were mentioned in the Bible. None of these men were black. So there's no way you can have 6 white men who created the Bible. I go put a black man in there as Jesus. They all gave you this. The whole of them, they on the same path. Remember this. From a Malcolm X to a Marcus Garvey to a Martin Luther. We're all on a mission until today they have a Kentucky XYZ. The same mission me and you and the whole of them are the same opposite mission the white people were on. Simple as ABC. So not because you were given before you were born and your mother with her done self, done bomb-clad self, don't have any understanding, and never try to dig deep or ask themselves why they created 6 billion Bible free of cost from trees, factories to shipment which costs billions of dollars if you carry come to the Caribbean that holds 50 million people to give you for fucking free. Remember this, if a man see you off the road, just so, tap your car in Emiglia Road, and just say, yo, see $600 billion, wouldn't you question it? All when you reach your blood clot, you go tell your friend, them dog, me don't know what me do, me don't know how come the dog, the man just see me car, and throw this in my car, something right, I want the police to look for him. Dog, I wonder which bank him robber, what go on with him? You don't go question this. This is the only fuckery black people never question yet. You've gotten something from a man that value, brother, you can't him, and if you don't want me to go technical and ramp with me, you know, that value way more than money. Because I could do this now, man. The Caribbean back then had more than 100 million people. Because the population decreased, because people back then never know about contraceptive or exercise. So mothers then used to have 13, 14 people. Now, very blah blah acid comfort. No. For a man can provide 2 or 3 Bible plus a hymn book to every household in the Caribbean. We take trees. I remember Bible make from pussy well tree, paper make from trees. Cutting down the trees to haul to a factory, to the assembly of a blood clot book, plus printry. Copy print in a this farm, plus English farm, in a normal. It is not cheap. Yeah, let me beat Kevin, let me beat you, bad man. I remember then I make a Jamaica. They were made either in Europe or the USA. Now in order to get, yo, in order to get 500 million, which is half a billion Bibles to the Caribbean, you're not going to take a plane. You're not going to take one ship. You're not going to take two ships. You're not going to take 3 ships. It's going to take over 10 to 40, 50 ships. Since you want me to do this out of my head card, the IQ has me tell you 140. No. From factory fee, from cutting down trees, assembling books, printing them, bring them come to Jamaica with missionaries, plus delivery man, we carry them come at your pussy clot gate. A billions of blood clot dollar. Only to be handed to you free. Now ask your same grandmother who will tell you about this Jesus story, if you show you the receipt where she buy her Bible for. Just blood clot, go knock on her door, right or a grave or anyone in place. Ask your biggest auntie who tell you this bag of nonsense, fuck every day. If you please show you the receipt where she buy her Bible for. Ladies have 2,000 to give out our next concert. Ask ladies to show you the receipt. How what them buy? They're creating distraction. All when them done, they know why you forget this shit. So you don't see this. We are forward right now. And what is it that the Bible and the vaccine got in common? Look at blood clot reason, Kevin. Can't go like we idiot boy. And all the Bible possesses is wriggle me this and wriggle me that. The Bible possessed a pure fucking lie. A Virgin Mary. Virgin. There's only, don't think there are 2 definitions of virgin. One in my book. Virgin. Never been touched, never been tampered with, never been very blah blah, hasted comfort. But you have a baby boy. Simple. Next fandangle, next fuckery, a perfect God will make a perfect garden, but have a bad tree in the garden. It can't go some. It could never go some. It could never go some. And there's no way a perfect God will make him perfect garden. We're going to know say he make 2 unruly pussy wall. We're going to fuck up the garden. Who he know their deeds and do's before it's done and still create these 2 motherfuckers. That is no joke, Kevin. The story is right good. I would have done a better job if me did write the Bible. Because they never realized that they book upon people who are open-minded and smart thinkers who will question these fuckery. I remember they told you back then, don't question it because it don't make no sense. And if you question it, you go, hey, blah, 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 has it covered. It don't make no sense. Simple as ABC, bread skull. None of what them are telling you in there. Jesus and his 712 disciples all over the place, I chop off people's ears and I walk in at people's town and tell them that sound like a gang. Simple as ABC. Half the going at people's place are changing rules, are turning this and it sound like a broker and the people in my US. But these are called things we have to look into and analyze yourself. Use analytic behavior. So when you see people on the live and tell us this Jesus story of fuck, we don't even fuck around. Them know why. They know why. I am telling you, look in your family. Look on the auntie we bow down from she had 2-year-old I said Jesus. Until now. If your auntie is not asking for the same thing. She's been asking for the same thing for 40, 50 odd years in a row. Every Sunday. Check your mother. Ask your mother. 3/4 of the world's biggest prayer from a black man or a black woman is to Father God, please help our nation. Help our young boys and young girls. And look around. Is it working? Nope. Our young boys and girls are out of the way. Now when them realize that people will see the fuckery, them say, oh, the fools will say in their heart there is no God. Because again, if you have to use a particular word in a particular sentence, then it is what it is. The minute you have to convince an individual, call them a fool, if you use this, or if you say that not exists, then it doesn't. Doesn't. It doesn't. Sin? It doesn't. Jesus died on the cross to save us and couldn't save himself. It makes no sense. None. None. And this is why the earth, I go to all of this. This, again, half the time the things are there for one to see on social media. I don't want to see that. I don't want to look on the girl bum buckle and frock and turn yourself into a zombie. Again, read. Listen.
Chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Your church denomination is a false religion. John Smith created the Baptist religion in 1608. Charles Parham created the Pentecostal religion in 1901. Joseph Smith created the Mormons religion in 1830. Charles T. Russell created the Jehovah's Witness religion in 1872. William Miller created the Seventh-day Adventist religion in 1863. They're all man-made religions. Acts chapter 5, verse 29. We are to obey God rather than man.
Listen up,
Ask yourself this question. How is it that in our neighborhoods, there can be 4 churches on one block? In 20 years, nothing in the area gets better. Because God's not in them.
Bumbuck, lad. Don't chat. Drive around Jamaica, man, and look on. And my last thing, just drive around Jamaica and look. Half of the places that we see with 16, 13, 14 churches are the most poor, downgraded, criminal harboring communities ever. The most covetous, lying, set up, fearing, frightened Fridays are housed in them. These motherfuckers who don't want to fight, they will always run to the church. You see things like this in Jamaica, we're going to take over people's life. Robotic behaviors, bro, gonna come and tell and say, you're not going to miss out on a job. And all you're not going to tell you about. Leave this to God in prayer. Motherfucker, you won't even live if you see why you leave to God in a prayer. You won't even live if you see that. My suggestion is you get up right now, make the Prime Minister know, say, yo, we're not ready for this. We're not ready for this. People, and again, if we need to get everybody attention, share, me post a video with this young lady on my page, share it to people and get them attention. So yeah, we take this bumble to the street. We have to do it before you can't before it's too late. Next thing I'm moving to Jamaica fast is crime fighting machines. We don't have no mercy. Because half of you guys now, deposit on the data in them system, talk about go take vaccine. You can't hide. With these cameras now, every stoplight, every street side, in the town city, them squares, you can't hide. They map your face with the mask on, mask off, you can't hide. So the days will come when you can't even fight. Because your normal police human being now go come phone, because they now go just kill you so. Them crime fighting machine where they must send come, all them have to do is put in your number in them bomb buckler and press X. Anyway, them find you dead. People don't feel like it's a fairy tale. Please, don't feel like on a fairy tale. This a thing. If everything else I say out of my mouth, on a seat, come to park, come. Me tell you when the police jeep and the new this, I told you guys. They post them on my page. Last week the new jeep them come in, the robot you go read face. How the fuck me have this on the computer? Was it because I posted it? How me have it on the computer? Yeah, there. How the hell me not have this on the friggin' computer? I wonder if me can do it while I'm not there on the live. Hold on. No, it can't work. I tried it, it can't work. How will you not see this? You must see it not the observer. You don't have to see it. Facial robot now there Jamaica for read face. It's not crime fighting machine. So now taxi drivers are get. Yes. Kevin, good. JIS. Tell him on JIS page over YouTube. It's right there. It's right there. Jamaica are the prime example of the world of this digitalization. Bro, God, them get piece of money for demonstrate experiment on the blood clot people in my country, and it is working. Few smart people wake up. Because I remember this, my grandmother always tell us, anything rush no good. Anything. And why you in a haste? When you know the thing now go better the country more than the country worse. Putting people out of jobs where you don't create none. Somebody please before you start quarreling over your talk about politics, ask the Prime Minister what is it that you're creating for the people and for do if you're taking away jobs. And you can't just focus on young people alone. See, you can't let you invite young people in technology. What about the people over 40 who are not old? They are pretty young age. Who you going to make redundant at the bank? How much time you have to go back to school and learn another trade, another craft, another skill? If you venture in that, if you maintain them mortgage, them just take out. Them house, them car, them just have lean financing. How that gonna make sense? And is it that now that you put robot in place, you're gonna mind them people a favor? It can't work, youth. It can't work, youth. This digital thing can't work, brother. People, me not like easy life. Me tell you from day one, me not like easy life. That's why me don't want to go heaven. Me telling that. If you go heaven, go sit down every day and just watch Jesus. I run up and down and I laugh, and we don't have no job, we don't have no aim, no destiny. You know what I mean? You can't breed nobody. You don't have no child to create a family and watch them grow. You know what I mean? Which shows the human heart. You just go stay young forever. Drink milk and honey, run up and down. Sing song to your man foot. Whole day. Me don't want to go this. Me don't want to go this. I want to wake up to be driven. I want to wake up with an expectation for soar. You know what I mean? I want to wake up and know and say, yes. You have things to tend to. And if you know, so you're going to do this infinitely. You're going to do this forever. Without being aged, without dead. That story that cannot sound good. You can't write that story they give me. You cannot. 3/4 of these people who well thinkers, who pride jobs, who like to get up in the morning, put on them clothes, whether them work shows, them water boat, go in the garden, go fix them little thing, do that XYZ, watch them little grandpa in the road, run up and down all over a blood clot place. With such love in your heart, like, don't want that either. Me wouldn't want, nobody don't want that. Don't want that. None. None. Me want there one place, me want to watch human being interaction. There's nothing when you go in a bank, or go not in bank, any business place. Go see a nice, beautiful, warm smile from a customer service agent. Nothing so sweet. Nothing so beautiful if you know you correspond with beautiful people. You go up on the plane, it's so nice, flight attendant to smile with you. Look more from this a robot to come on my blood clot chair in a plane, just like in a restaurant now. Robot will come with orange juice, you press button, press this, press the screen, take out what you want, pass it to your friend. While the people that work by the plane, the other yard, a traffic, a mad out. And that's what goes, and that's what they'll create the zombie business. You don't see that, youth? Depression. Imagine a girl who get up and put on a nice makeup, tie up her throat with a little bow tie, or a nice idea over her face, or a nice tight skirt, black stocking. Not have a job again. You know what that do to her mental? Yo, dude. And pussy selling now go. Pussy selling now go. Because every woman basically psychologist sell crutches right now. So that go out of style. Enough man now buying a pussy again and they porn nobody here, you know. What face back and you're mad enough your money and take the time for no girl right now. Where you go with attitude, man? Where you go with attitude? You look on my big screen in there. You look on my big screen. Look where you see mark on the top right. Big old fat chang girl. Me don't know how to work with them. The world mash up. You know see that? The world mash up. When I turn there, when I feel like a joke thing. When I turn there, invite this fucking country, the world mash up you. Mash up, mash up. People we have to do better than this. We have to look on the whole facts of this man. As me telling you already, I say this in every one of my life. You can't give your government a country to govern in which he don't even know or understand the people that he's governing. Jamaica is what it is for its culture. Jamaica is what it is for its culture. And what makes up this culture is this type of people. Black people with a sense of a smile. Black people with a sense of ignorance, arrogance. Black people with a low tolerance. Black people with a kind and beautiful heart. No matter how dark them be. Because the Rasta man will cuss you off tomorrow, man. And now pass your road without cut a jelly gear. She gets same fish down here, so they hold this. That make up the culture. The minute you want to change that culture and bring in machine, the American style, pussy are trying to create an American culture. You see me? But we should have known from morning. Because you take the whole of the weed farm, them sell out to private investors from overseas. The coffee, the blood clot factory, them we make backside and you sell them out to Chinese, you give them away. The beaches, them now, are now clogged and filled with hotels. But invite foreigners out there. So back in the days when you used to make almanac and videos for your TV program overseas, with the little black rasta pitney, hug up the little white pitney, run on free beach, are no longer. In front of people, them fears, they use all machine and mash up people, them blood clot, yacht down there. And find two look excuse that but man a feel up tourists. If tourists don't get feel up, no they want to feel up. They pussy them see it on the internet. See Rasta man finger go close to leg and say, oh shit, that looks, then they want to feel up. You ever feel in a seat? Half of who been introduced to down there. Come here for that. Don't feel like them tourist girls come to Jamaica for big good in them hole. They hear about we. They don't hear about it because they're lions and they're from their accent are so nice. No. From day one me hear about this. Why the tourist girl them come here? The first thing me hear send up for them here overseas. I mean no. Because me have one piece of sitting on a normal. Let me tell you what they hear about the big bamboo. Talk truth. Dog, you used to hear that long before blood clot. Come to Jamaica for Bob Marley. No. We used to hear from Miss Lou days. Big bamboo, the pink bam. You used to hear about that long time. So now that them come and reach down a wharf, down a blood clot, sitting and tell Rastaman, rub some stuff right here. Go a little closer. You use fuckery because you feel like some of the church people, it done something in the country go by. Mash up the people, them craft boat. After you not provide no work for them. Mash up the people, them raft. I tell them about them on a license. I'll tell you already, you're licensing everybody. Because again, people attach license to everybody's name, so you have to left your private or your personal information. So I can attach it to the system. So when you attach you to the system with all your personal information, now the cameras in the street pick up your face, your algorithms, and pair you with every fucking other thing. Now the only thing to get you fully tracked is the digital money. The digital money, I'm telling you how it works already. Once you alone have 6, 10, 18, 22 of these notes in your position, they can tell. Them can track the money and see where it move from. West, so if you go Westman and go buy some weed to send on a boat for XYZ, them are going to realize, alright, so the $5 and $50 note them, I move from Mobile to Westmoreland. Why? Let's not say 5. Let's say 5 million. 5 million and other note in one bag of Westmoreland right now. Now we can put a stop, a roadblock right above back like Montpellier. And tell you have 5 million. And you can't, don't even explain. Don't even hide. Don't try to drive a jump over a bush pussy. Because I ask you already. Why you build 2 of the same notes with the same value in a Jamaica with only a different color? No. Color plus chip. Remember that. Remember that. So now in order to get everybody on the same equilibrium, as the lady from Fox News I said, if you keep you down the sun and them up the sun. Is to make sure so that $5 million don't pass the bar, they're going to invest in a weed. Because the weed now are going to turn over $52 million same money now. And you're going to try to build a factory. You're going to try to build a mall. You're going to try, oh shit, you can't. You're probably going to try to buy solar and give your neighbor current. Oh shit, because the government, if you're caught giving wire across the fence, you'll be exactly. Dictatorship to the blood clot T. So the days of kindness, exercising love and compassion is no longer. And people, these are not things that me I make up. I think what them say every day. So if you see that I want still your class and talk about Jesus at work, dude, he's working, yeah, Jesus are working on good blood clot way. So ask yourself again and ask him why make the same notes with the same volume with its only different colors to give back to the people. What's wrong with the next note? What is wrong with the next note? Now this note is called a digital note. So anywhere at all you go, any exchange done, they will know. And I'm not going to know in terms of XYZ, it's the amount of notes that's been exchanged. The volume. So now you as a man, you do a 9 to 5 at a security company who only earns 6 bills a week. Which is map, track, trace in a them system already. Now them dig up your system, find your whereabouts, know where you're there. And you have more than you pay in your pocket. Now, you now go suck your mama left me because I hustle me hustle. You go play guilty. Hustling now cut out. So now the government find you with 5 million in your pocket of his personal note. And your job only gives you 1,000 last week. Where you get $5 million from? No. Now the government 10 million times richer because you know why? He can now seize your money, take it from you because it is now fraudulently acquired. Boom, 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 boom. So just like drugs, gun, illegal car, illegal assets, the government is 10 million times richer. Because they realize now in Jamaica a hustling around the board. So all me look at scammer virgin them now. We used to make one 4 grand a car wash for you buy with the first piece of money. You make 4 grand this week, you know, cause 5 bills a car, yeah. And yeah, Zuko, how much you make off your car wash? Yeah, the same thing. Alright, cool. So what we are going to do that weekend? You know, do none. Put it back in your car wash, buy some more pump and send. Or you chop off a line this weekend, though. Yeah, chop off a line, man. Alright, so here I go. You go and do feel look up is chopping me, I do for me chopping over here. So you say register your car wash. Yeah, man, go down and go sign up for it, man. Okay, so the government knows you make 4 grand this week, yeah. Cool. But then you go chop the line and do. Chop the line and bingo, boof. Pussy clot dog, you don't know say. A dog have 5, a 50, a 5. Yo, look here. Yo, just chop the line and get this. So now you chop the line, extra this government money in your pocket. The government knows you have 4 grand you make a car wash. So where you get $42 million from where? Where you get that from? When them not lock you up, and them I will lock you up. Hence the reason why them are build more prison. Because again, so much I hustling around Jamaica. Anybody can tell in a 9 to 5, I hustling around this bomb buckler. The first piece of money me making in my life, I hustle me hustle. Until I eat that. Turn it over and do some more sitting, you know. And not everybody has a tolerance. And not everybody has a smartness and a brightness. And everybody can wait for hustling for 9 to 5, a regular business fit for you do this. But then again, hustling is a must. Because ask any one of these, as Proto said to you, ask any one of these elite where they get them starting from. Ask Broga then get film bomb bucklers mansion on the hill before politics, before election. Ask. This boy never working on a blood clot front list on a faction extra. No faction I'm gonna pay $1 million a week. None. Ask any one of these MPs. You know what I mean? Who use them fancy Pajir and fancy these exiles if you get leadership in a community. Ask them where they get them starting. Ask any one of these niggas who own the big clubs and the big bars and how them get them started. To look up is a court did also. Some we did sell yes. Some illegal land and bomb bucklad selling fabricate some documents and sit name and fly out and go foreign and go fuck up some drugs over there. Ask any one of them. So how you are gonna put all your information in a hustler hand? If you tap you for a hustle. No, that make no sense. You know see that? That makes sense? Proto J say it in a song. You know? When I stop them, up, and they can find it, bomb bucklad, you wait, hold on. We're gonna listen. That be nice. Hey dog, DJ, you're full of skills, sir. The man have sung for every blood clot thing. Wait. People, listen this. Now, ask any one of these MPs you see coming in our party. Any one of them. Bomb clot. Ask any one of them, man. All them get in look starting and see what they tell. Ask any one of them. Hold on, people, make on hear this, but what do you, man? Find this blood clot. Let me see if I... No, I like that. No, I like that. Don't find it, man. You don't think I that? Oh, see that. See that. Again, people, the 5G radiation have never been exposed to the human body before. America now go do it. Use the whole America to exhibit panning people. So you must try some lab rats. So now, on the way to sentence up in a Discovery Bay upon the hillside, you realize the towers them get so blood clot big now, it's ridiculous. And they make sure them put them at some place where they are hidden from you. In the hills. Way up in the bush. Where people now go question it. Because again, you know, what I don't see out no leap, you know. You know remember that saying there? So even them do they hide them from you. But people, they are there. They are there for no question, they are there for no bun down, they are there for no bomb buckler put a stop into. Because again, people, everything that propels this form of digitalization when come here is called radiation, which is poisonous to the human body. You type in 5G hazardous behavior in a Google right now, they can't tell you nothing. Type in it on YouTube, you won't see anything. How can you have a brand that is propelled by something hazardous where you can't find nothing about that? Nothing. The most important of this mission is hidden from you. How that makes sense? When you're not done, go up on YouTube and type in hazardous behavior from 5G. Google and see if you can see what you see. Nothing you don't see. Nothing. Because all of these people who own these places are a part of these agenda. The owner of Google, the owner of Facebook, the owner of who believe, who benefit highly from these modern technology, now I'm going to show it to them. The owners of power of find, seek. Mad Cabra say hunt, seek, find, hunt, seek, and kill. Not joke, night. It will get worse. I'm telling you, it will move faster than a turbojet. And just say, come off of my live now, go over JIS, type in speech I make last week, and you will see the full videos. This man have no intention of making Jamaica better. Creating poor individuals with war, on top of war, I go on. That's why him invest in a SWAT truck, face this from robot, that robot, XYZ. Him know exactly what I'm do. Same. So people, rain come down. Start out only listen today on Monday. Chef a party and one. Go up and we go deal with two little things already. Don't take care of yourself. Respect our manners. Tomorrow you know so TikTok juggling. And as me say, me just build the fan base over there. Because over there, I'm going to start my life. Because TikTok is more of an open-minded platform now. Where your algorithms are accepted by millions. Not just a particular set of people who them want. To showcase the roughness to you. Because as I say, you see the negativity will come out in my name, how far it spiral far. How much people never take interest, who people never know me. Social media put it out there. Now the same set of people can't actually watch these videos. This can be propelled to the same amount of people. Nope. So you have to go over TikTok now where people don't give a fuck. You have free thinkers all over the world that want to see them sitting here. And them are hiding on these platforms. So Facebook won't allow, TikTok will. So when you come over there, come help to grow the platform. Let's get it out there. Let's get this out there. We need to start something before something start. Simple as ABC. Let me tell you, I already know Jamaica go on down. Simple as ABC. To how it go? To the PS how this man that he must think before he move. Just to take button press from these elites overseas. People will get mad. But people, you can't get mad if you still sit down in front of the Bible and talk about Jesus this. Jesus weapon. It won't work. You can't put all of your reality in that. It won't work. It never worked when you was 16, it can't work when you're 40. It never worked when your great-great-grandmother was alive. It now going to work when your auntie is alive today. Never. I don't talk about time work and the Bible work in a mischievous way and the time soon coming. No, there's no such thing. While you sit there waiting for the Bible to work, they might take blood clot advantage of it. You see me? Simple as ABC. There's nothing at all we ever ask for the Bible where you get 1 day, 2 days, 2 days, a year, 3 years, 4 years, never. You have to work for it. I know that you work for it, you give the Bible glory. Nope. You ask because you wanted it instantly, instantaneously, right away. You're hungry and ask for food because you want to be eaten now. How the fuck you do a class and ask for food and get it 10 years later? Are you mad? Are you drunk? You wanna go wake up.